Hey guys, it's Anne Marie. So I've been sitting here for a while getting a lot of downloads, and I didn't know if Spirit wanted me to share my story about how I met Ra, which we can't get to because she's underwater, or share some of the downloads I got. And so I've been called to share about Ra and my tree meditation. So at the time I was studying under somebody, and the first assignment, this was I was a student of shamanism. First assignment was tree meditation. So the assignment was to find a tree that you're called to and connected to, ask for permission, give an offering, and you sit with the tree for 5 minutes and meditate, and you journal about it. And then you go back the next time, and each time you add 5 minutes or a minute to it. I forget, but it wasn't much. And you're supposed to do this 7 times. It doesn't have to be consecutive. It doesn't have to be, but you do it that many times. And then you would share it with your mentor. Now, in this situation, I was guided to share my meditations and journal entries with another student, someone who had been studying under this person a lot longer than me, and so was very familiar with the meditation and things that come up. So made sense. So I came down to a familiar place where we often met and other things, and I started walking, and it was my last video. I was like, it's a long way back where Ra's at. And it was strange because when I started walking, I started to get this feeling like my life depended on getting to wherever I was going, but I didn't know where it was. It was really strange, and my heart started racing. I had tears in my eyes. And I journaled all this. And it was like these strange things were flashing, parts of my life that I never remembered, or just all kinds of things were going through my mind. It was really strange. And then I came to kind of a clearing, which you can't see it now because it's underwater. And I came to Ra. You can't kind of see her. There she's, Ra. I have another video on her. Anyway, let me get a drink of water, sorry. And I asked for permission if I could sit down. I got it. And then I gave many thanks. I introduced myself. And if you've seen the last video, her roots, that's what attracted me to her, because you could see all of her roots above ground. Usually most of the time. And even after that. So I sat down because there's so many places within her roots that you can sit. It's all around her. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of places. So I found a spot and I sat down. It was perfect. And as soon as I sat down, I did my, calling on all 4 corners and elements and things like that, and asking for whatever, for protection. So anyway, I sit in her roots and I close my eyes, and all of a sudden I hear this crash or something in the woods, and I jolt, sit up straight, 100% fear response. And that fear response was due to multiple traumatic events in my life, but most specifically my home invasion, where trigger warning, where 5 people kicked in my door, and a lot of things happened. A bag was put over my head at the very end to suffocate me in hopes to die, and of course I pretended to be dead, try to stop breathing, or so anyway, I'm here. And ever since then, even though I did a lot of work, I noticed a lot of fears. And especially nighttime, coming home at night, and certain things. So anyway, so I sat up, and all of a sudden, I felt Ra's roots just hold me like a newborn baby. A feeling, just like, a feeling like, I won't say I never felt, because I don't remember what it was like to be a newborn baby, but, just like this feeling that I can recall that I've never experienced, like safe, security. And my eyes were closed, I felt that, and I heard her say, "My child, you are never to be fearful again. You have nothing to be afraid of. I will always protect you. You're home." And of course I was crying. That was 5 minutes of meditation. Okay? It was intense. And of course the second time I asked her story and she told me it, and then I asked her name, and that's when she gave me her name. So that's like a shortened version of it. The emotion is just, and anytime I haven't seen her, like the last time I was here, well, the time before that, because I couldn't get to her last time because those people were following me. I just like fall into her roots, and it's like running home. Like so many things have been going on. I just fall out and like hold on to her roots, and I just start crying. So, yeah, I know what it seems like. And I thought many of those things that people think when I tell them that I talk to trees, and I get messages from trees. And I'm manifesting being able to go around the world and communicate with trees and give messages. But regardless, that's my tree meditation. So it was pretty intense. I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you. May you love and be loved.